And welcome, everybody, to another episode 6. Maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe 37. I don't know. But episode 6. Last week, we drove like 60,000 kilometers across the planet. Had some chaos, some emotional trauma. And then we made it over here. We're attempting to turn a rover into a flying vessel. I'm here with the Master of the Color Red, Master Scarlet.
Hello.
And Delta, who's basically a kangaroo who swings upside down 24/7. That's all you guys get is a Anyways, what we're doing over here is we're attempting to build a platform, drive the rover up onto to get a level, and then start turning this thing into some form of space vehicular device. All right, that's enough of the intro bullshit. Let's go.
It's kind of hard to say something when you give me a funny intro and I'm trying to take a drink.
Well, listen, man. My goal is to give you a different intro every time. Listen, you want to hear something crazy? You want to hear this is crazy, right? It's crazy. I've played with Australians. I've met Australians. I've even been deployed and did combat missions with Australians. Okay, but I've never had like an Australian friend who's just hanging out all the time. Like, you're my first, like, I actually play with you on a regular basis, Australian friend. So, yeah, you basically broke my Australian virginity, so it's great.
Wait, that wasn't any of the other Australian gamers that
No.
you based?
Scarlet, you good, buddy?
Hey, yeah, my life support ran out.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're supposed to charge that before the intro. You had a whole week to figure that out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It would have been charged if we sat in the bed the entire time.
Yeah, well, you know what? We do have this really nice bedroom that I made.
Yeah, I'm the only one that uses it, unlike everyone else. They just spawn in.
I'm getting back to the cockpit now.
Where the bloody hell are these tanks?
All right, 6. Also remember that we're not going loot crazy on the ion thrusters, just to be fair about our looting.
I'm just grabbing like 10 from each. Just to be like, hey, we found some, we grabbed some.
Yeah, no, a few is fine.
Yeah.
All right, I am aware
Stop there. Yep,
that I
stop
just
there.
blew up our elevator.
Yep.
That Delta works so hard on.
You're a monster. So you can probably just send the piston down because it should have still has the mag plate on it, and then everything will be hunky dory.
Yep. Now we have to rebuild the goddamn. Yep.
Why do you have to break everything I make?
Listen, man.
All
Now
right,
you get
stand
to
by.
go try to make elevator number 2.
Okay, you're locked.
All right, so I'm gonna raise it up a little bit higher, so that you can get some more blocks. Replace the merge block with blocks, and then put a mag plate, and then we'll lock it, like actually lock it.
Oh, you don't want to just leave?
I don't want it to
on
be
the
subgrid
piston?
mag plated. No.
Okay. Can you lower it down because I can't reach the?
Shh. Yeah, give me a minute. Nope. About to squish the staircase too. Okay,
Right,
reversing back up.
Raise it. Yep.
Oh, and then we can put wind turbines all over this thing to charge it. Oh, no, we can't. Wind sucks on this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very gently bring it down.
So detach the mag plate. Oh, that was a joke. That was, I did not do that. That was not me. I want to be clear.
You said detach the mag plate.
No, it, oh my God.
It's fine. It's fine. Stand by. Give me 1 second.
In a second.
No, no. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, that works too.
Mm.
Hey, Creed, how are we supposed to get power?
Don't know, don't care.
All right, lower the gear suspension. No, forget the piston. Forget the piston. Lower the suspension
Scarlet annoyed.
gently.
I think he might be.
Really hard to do, by the way.
There, you're locked.
Nice. We should have done that from the beginning.
Yes, we should have. All right.
I have
So-
bad news for you. We're not level. Just kidding.
You're as level as you're gonna get.
Guys, I'm done with this bullshit. All right, now we gotta fix the elevator.
The
All right, someone go and tell me when the elevator is at a point where you can place blocks and not too low that you can't.
stop there. Oh, let me put a block on it.
Yeah. So you can come out 3 to the right, and then like 5 forward.
Bring it down just a touch.
Touch more.
Take me up. I need power. I'm like 5%.
Take him up.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Delta, no. Oh, you lucky.
What's this?
Oh no. Delta. No. All right, it's coming back down.
Yep.
All right, ready to come back up?
Yep. Bring it up.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door, shut the door off so it doesn't auto lock on you. Oh my Lanta. You need to put 3 blocks of armor on the front of it. Okay, it's coming back down.
Yep. I'm like 55 health.
Get on.
I'm trying to place the block. It's not letting me. Oh, that was close. I was like 8 points of health.
Bhutan Punal. All right, so you guys have had some time to think about it. What do we think about what are all of our different ideas, conceptualizations, theorems of turning this into a space vehicular device?
So I think, being the least experienced here, I think we rip all the wheels off and we put subgrid VTOL large hydrogen thrusters.
All right, Scarlet, come to the elevator.
Okay.
All right, no. Look at me in the eyes and say that without smiling.
I want to take the wheels off and put on large grid, large hydrogen thrusters on rotors that we can use to VTOL control them.
Agree or disagree, Delta?
Now, do I side with the funny or do I side with the logic?
See, here's the best part. It's both.
Now, okay, I will say though, if we do that, you've automatically become the pilot. You pretty much have to be at every recording session because nobody else is going to be able to be the pilot but you. I'm game. I'm down. But like, I'll help weld, but like, let's be real, you're probably doing 95% of the work. So if you want to do that, I'm game. I really am. But I'm being real. Like, I have no fucking clue how to do that. But I'll help weld. Like, we'll build a building platform. We'll build like a little welder ship.
So mainly that was a joke. But it would be kind of neat if we could somehow keep the thrusters in the same position as the wheels. Question mark?
Right. So underbelly, like thruster pods?
Yeah, I think like 1950s, like a really shitty 1950s, like where they took a truck and then like put rocket engines on it or something. It's just an idea.
Let's start with removing the wheels. Actually, let's start with getting a new builder platform and a very simple Weldimatron 5000. All right, we're not going to weld this. Delta, we're going to send... Oh, you're under there. This is probably good enough. Delta can fix it.
As long as you send me the parts for a battery, I can snap one on this thing and...
You don't need a battery on there. You just throw a wind turbine. It's enough power for it.
Okay.
Speaking of which, there's a helm at the front of the rover attached to the platform where you can recharge your power. Like I'm about to do.
And you're going to have power on the rover in a moment. Sorry, not the rover.
The ship?
The ship.
Okay. Where's a good spot for a save? Right here should be good.
You know what? I'm building myself a better tool. I'm going to build all of us better tool. Not level 3s, level 2s. We're not going to get as many parts back. Please, if you die with the tools that I'm making, attempt recovery.
Yep.
So we also have to think about a significant increase in hydrogen storage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, no one's saying we can't make the rover longer once it's in space. We could technically do that now as well, but it'll be a lot easier to do work on this thing in space.
I agree. I'm gonna be so mad if these full tanks are like underneath these empty ones.
Underneath the empty, there are 4 tanks on that thing that have fuel in it.
There's 8 tanks. I found 4 of them.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
ones
yeah.
that
Yeah.
aren't
The
full.
one, yeah, the ones that are full are either underneath or above. That staircase ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
Inventory full. Energy low.
This is good though. Delta will have the hydrogen up to us in a while, and what do we say we throw together a building platform, even if it's ugly as sin? If you have an idea, I'll let you handle it. Otherwise, I can shit one out pretty quickly too, Scarlet. So.
Well, I built the last one, so why don't you build this one?
Okay.
So I'm kind of thinking where that cargo is. If we're gonna go into space, and I presume get shot at? Question mark.
Yeah, but my hope would be that we could generally, the ship wouldn't be specifically meant for that. We would have supporting vessels.
What I'm picturing is that cargo is very exposed.
Yep.
So my thinking was maybe if we put, because I noticed you had the barbette magazine thing. If we put that under it, it would still allow us in space to be able to fly up to the cargo.
Oh, and we could run the catwalk down to the barbette as well, and have a really cool 3-dimensional vibe to the catwalk. I like it.
Yes.
Yep.
And then I was thinking we might be able to put some hydrogen tanks in front or behind it.
Yeah, we're gonna want some substantial amount of hydrogen. So.
Energy critical.
No way.
What's up?
How do I get up there? Oh. That was my favorite feature of the whole ship, and you ruined it.
I know, but we're putting the barbette there.
Yeah, but now I'm sad. I don't want the barbette there now. I want the staircase back.
I'll build you so many more staircases.
Yes! All the staircases. And they better all say, "To Creed with love."
I mean, I sent you a picture of that crazy ship I'm gonna try to build for the cliff.
I know. Oh, you're gonna be so you're gonna be so sad
ramps?
when you find out what's happening too. It's one of the things I'm so excited about this run is I'm not telling people so many things, even though I am giving people some info. I'm just trying to make sure that it's not only a fun concept for everybody, but I'm throwing unknown variables at you guys to just completely throw you for a loop. to keep you interested and like really wanting to like you did go into creative and like build your next ship. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're back. And I'm back. You know what's one of my favorite things about Scarlet? If I'm gone for a minute, 10 minutes, an hour, 3 days, a month, he always says, welcome back. Even if it's been a second. He makes me believe that he missed me. I will say, Scarlet, I know that, like, Stationeers you didn't feel like was your vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I have played it a substantial amount.
A metric ton?
I'm at the point where I know definitively that I could teach you how to do all the basics. I could teach you the UI. There's a trick to it, and it actually makes a lot of sense once you get into it. I really, really, really think you would love that game. The Greeble capabilities in that game, they're there, but they're there in a very different way.
It wasn't so much it was more the UI that I couldn't get, the constant having to shift everything out in and out of the hands. Like if I could just scroll wheel all through the tools.
You can. So you can't scroll wheel in the sense we can with the mod we're using in SE. You can scroll wheel in the sense that where if you're in your tool belt and you have an item selected, you can use your actual scroll wheel to move between the blocks within your tool belt. And then you can just hit F and it'll just move the tool and swap it. I don't know. The more you play it, it becomes... The idea of the game, though, is to make it feel a little bit on the real side. So... they want it to be a little bit difficult, so it's like you're actually like reaching into your pocket and grabbing out that new tool. Is kind of, I think we're there.
I get that because half the time I'm like, that's what I want, but then when I actually have that, it's like that. This is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I hear you. I need you to like it because it's so good. I'm telling you, this is like the ugliest little buildy ship ever, but it should work. So you remember the secret thing I told you about the cliff run for you, Scarlet?
No, I totally don't remember.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
I do. I'm just saying I don't.
Okay. I was like, well, fuck. Now I got to explain that to you all over again. I'm so excited to see where you go with that. So my big idea too is I fully intend on getting, I help DE with Down and Drowned, right? Like my intent is like, hey DE, not to the level of commitment that I gave him, but like every few weeks, just drop by and be a bad guy, I want him to be like the bad guy or something, I just think it'd be fun and get like kind of Joshi in there, which he already said he's interested in helping out. So it's like, it'll just be fun to just get random people in there to just fuck around, find out type of thing. It'll be, I'm excited to, this will never be anywhere near what Down and Drowned was, but I'm trying to go way heavier into, well, because the idea is that I want to release it to the workshop, right? As we develop stuff, then I'm going to get like basically the whole crew that played. We're all going to jump into a world and just work all over on every planet, all over the different places we were. Everyone have all their different GPSs. And we'll leave like the wrecks of some of our ships around and just all the stuff we can leave into the world for people to play with. I think it'll be so cool. All right. If you guys are wondering and you don't know who I am and you're watching this video at a later night, I'm PooPooCreed. I'm a Twitch streamer. I now make YouTube content. This is the Lozano Ares at War run, where I invite random, well, not really random, but I just invite different people that I know to play this run with me. Which is why you see Scarlet, you got Physics Nerd, you got Delta, you have Duckmeyer, and just a mixture of people. And that's what this is going to be, is just friends of mine that I do games with and stuff. Just be like, hey, you want to join? And then they join. We also do a series called The Cliff. It's a community server event that I run, and we do that every Saturday night. I also do stuff on Friday nights, and I do stuff on Sunday nights. And actually, next weekend, I got to message Kanajashi and remind him. But next weekend, I start doing stuff with Kanajashi again on the weekends. But keep in mind, if you're into Kanajashi, you know who he is, which you should if you're into SE. You should go over to his Discord. He is doing his rally race event he does once a year. There's a cash prize, which is super cool. He's running that on the 7th. I'm not going to be participating, mostly because it's too much effort and I'm lazy. So, but it's going to be super cool. Tons of fun. You should go check it out. But we're kind of vibing either, we had talked about maybe 7 Days to Die, but we're also, there's talks of maybe some other game options out there. So we'll find something though, and then we'll get back to it with the Sunday night crew.
Well, 7 days would be interesting because it's going into 1.0 beta, so it'd be really
yeah,
fun
I wasn't getting the vibe that Kanajashi was all that interested in it. So
yeah,
and I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested in it because, I mean, okay, straight up, I watched D and Nab's Wedded series, Wedded Not Deaded series, and it was really a ton of fun to watch them play 7 Days to Die. But Stationeers for me was always a game that I had so much fun watching Splitsy play it. And then I played the game and it was amazing. I don't get the vibe that 7 Days is going to have that same zazz to it, you know?
So you're thinking maybe it could be a Stationeers run?
Energy low.
No, I'm loving Stationeers. I'm thinking it might not be a Stationeers run. Like, it won't be as fun as Stationeers. Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, maybe. I mean, that could, I think with Kanajashi, I'm thinking like, oof. Yeah, with Kanajashi, that could be hella interesting.
Oh, all right, done the tanks.
Nice.
All right, so I have designed this thing in the way that I don't need to pilot it for somebody. I did put a helm on it. The helm is not used for flying to fit our rules. You have to use the remote block. The helm is there for recharge. / like flying safely.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, I need to recharge my O2.
Energy low.
Energy low. All right, I actually didn't think about what's happening on the ship right now. That's fucking hilarious. Let it happen, Creed. Let it happen.
What's that?
I'm just an idiot. Big fat idiot. Oh, Creed
Keep
stupid.
on hearing things explode.
Yeah, I put armor blocks in front of thrusters like a fucking genius. Alright, I'm just hooking this up to recharge for a little bit. So it's not completely useless. I'm pretty excited to see how this ship fares, how it evolves, you know. Okay, so how are you doing, Delta? What's our sit rep on hydrogen making its way up
So
here?
I've got the hydrogen found. I just need to set up the piping.
Yeah. Scarlet. Question
Yes.
slash
Yes.
give me a minute. Contemplating and contemplating life. Okay, question. So we have on the vanilla tank side, we have the round balloon.
Okay.
What about spitball in here? Not necessarily here, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that would look with what you have in your head. I don't know what's in your head.
No, I don't really have anything in my head. It's a
You're spitballing as well.
It's a big squishy ball.
Nice. I'm gonna remove that. I mean, you keep doing you. I'll help weld. You just let me know when something's ready to weld.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna remove all the blast doors to the best of my ability.
Inventory
So
full.
that's 1, 2, 3.
So we have 4 large hydrogen tanks under there that are each half full. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we got one. We got two.
We get
full,
2 full large hydrogen tanks worth of hydrogen.
and
And
maybe
if we're
like
yeah,
a
if we're
quarter?
smart, yeah, we can make that happen. Oh, fuck. Oh, cleanup of this planet's gonna be a fucking nightmare, too. Because I gotta, remove every grid from this planet when we leave.
Inventory full.
I mean, not really. I just do distance from player and delete all. Which I can't do, because I can't delete the bases. Am I welding up these tanks? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, I got that. You keep building. I will.
Okay. All right. You don't have any oxygen tanks on this thing right now, right?
No, we are
there's-
just producing off of the O2 gens for oxygen, and we
Cool.
have vents set to depressurize. So we haven't ran oxygen tanks for that reason.
Okay. So I did add one because if we're gonna go to space, we're gonna need
Oh yeah,
storage.
yeah. Now I will say though, do remember there are the modded O2 and H2 tanks, and they look
Mhm.
If this isn't going to be visible, it doesn't matter, but it's just something to keep. Are you doing this? You're going to copy this on the other side here?
What's that?
The oxygen tank, then hydrogen tank, or are you going to skip a few?
I wasn't
22.
sure if we would need 2 oxygen tanks.
We're going to be in space a while. I would say it's not a bad thing, especially with the fact that oxygen has an increased usage for us with the mods. But I just don't know. And we have hydrogen has weight too, so we kind of got to think about
thrust
of that.
Weight.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm gonna go remove. That's an interesting way to die. I'm gonna go remove the Atmos we have on there. I died down there, and I don't want to come back down by the elevator. Because I had good tools on me. Someone wouldn't.
I'll grab them.
I am going to use this tool, though, to grind down. Because I want maximum resources back from these Atmos.
Inventory full.
But hey, if you guys like what you're seeing, though, don't forget that hit that like and subscribe button. Help a guy out. Comment below what you think of this series and what you think about my formatting. So I don't plan on editing ever, and it is partially because of laziness, but also I don't.
Formatting is hard. Editing is. I tried editing and it sucks.
Yeah. Well, like, you know what though? Think about it, Scar. Like, have I ever put a filter on?
No.
Like, that's not me. And I don't.
It is not.
I don't think that if I started editing, and maybe one day I'd pay an editor to do like. I don't know, if I'd say I'm going to be right back and I'm going to go take a shit for 3 minutes, or I don't know, I need to pause the stream or the recording. I don't know, like really simple edits, like really simple. But I don't ever want to edit because that's not me. I'm an unfiltered, I'm just me. That's my whole point. Why would I change that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 50-50 this ends well. I'm gonna do a purposeful, really dumb decision.
Inventory full.
Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I know this isn't gonna end well. This is actually gonna probably fuck us. Did it end well?
It sounded like something exploded, but I didn't.
Right.
I don't see anything.
Inventory full.
Yeah, comment below what you think of my formatting and if you kind of like this idea. I mean, I don't really care if you do or don't. I'm going to do it no matter what. But I'm just kind of interested about what you guys think about it. Maybe I could do like a little bit of a blend, a mix of something. You know, maybe every now and then I do an edited video. And for me, just so everyone's tracking, an edited video means that I put like a heart at the beginning of the video and call it edited. So to be clear what you have to expect from that particular request. I do like that Puma is playing Stationeers rather than joining in on a recording session. Yeah, Puma, I called you out. And I'm going to know if you watch the videos that I've been posting after this, because I just called you out. So if you don't comment below calling me out for calling you out, I know you're not watching my videos. And I'm going to call you out on Friday Night Shenanigans 2 weeks from now. Yeah, 2 weeks from now. Week from now? I don't have an understanding of the concept of the space-time continuum to understand exactly how the timing format works in this particular situation. But I'm going to call you the fuck out.
I put your tools in the barbettes.
Nice. I mean, I got new tools. I just don't want to lose. Nice tools. So the insurance company, warranty company for a washer and dryer. They were supposed to, or they set up an appointment with a company to come by yesterday. They did not come. The company did not come.
That's not good.
No. And so we have a new company that's now going to come on July 10th, which is super fucking annoying because that's like, you know, it is what it is. We're lucky enough that the community center has a washer and dryer, but it's it's just such bullshit. And then the wife looked it up, and they have a 1.3 or something star review company. Like, how is an insurance/warranty company even accepting that? Like, that's bad for their name as a company, you know?
Yeah.
I would not accept that with a 10-foot fucking pole. But the good news is, if they quote the repair over $700, that's worth more than the washer and dryer, and we get brand new washer.
Nice.
So I'm
That should
hoping.
be a write-off sort of thing.
Fingers crossed to see is. All right. It's all fixed up there. Do you need the building? I'm gonna bring the building platformy thingy down there,
Okie doke.
so it's at least available.
This is oh no. I can work around that.
All right. There it is. Oh, you went 2 different sized oxygen tanks, Scarlet.
It's just the subtlest of asymmetry.
That's not. Oh my God, the rage in my soul. Is that just scaffolding, or am I welding?
No, this is all scaffolding. This is so I can remove these blocks and whatnot.
I built you a building platform. Jeez, you don't even want to use it.
You were using it at the time.
You don't love me.
How am I using 80% of my CPU when I've only got like... What the...
Welcome to the illogical bullshit that is SE.
Now, when you do cut that out, be very careful because that is also what the mag plate is attached to.
You literally are not my dad. I mean, I'd be cool if you were. My dad was a Marine. He was a real boy. I actually had a whole conversation with senior NCO today about the old army, and he and I talking about it like I'm from 2010 being old army for me, you know.
Right.
But like the difference between then and now is substantial, you know.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what the difference between like Scarlett's time and my time, which isn't even that significant. It's a decade, roughly. Not even. It's only like 4 or 5 years when you got out from when I got in, right?
I got out in 11.
Oh, okay, so bloody blah dinger banger. There we go. So Scarlett knows. He understands. I vent to Scarlett chat about my bullshit, all right? He's like, okay, all right, roger that. Okay. Bullshit too. Yeah, he agrees.
It's true.
It is. It is in fact true. We should probably. Okay, you know what? You're down here. I'm gonna go up there. Oh my God, again? Hey Scarlett, I need you to take care of my dead body again.
Okay.
Yep. Start the burn pit up.
You really gotta stop doing that.
I'm just trying to jump onto the elevator. Just FYI, do not jump onto the elevator. It's a terrible idea. All right, gravity. Let's see if we can make this. Makes sense for the gravity to be in the middle of the living quarters. Right?
Quarters or the middle of the ship?
Well, here's my idea. The ship's going to get longer.
Okay.
So the living quarters would be roughly, for the longest period of time, it would be what I would consider the middle of the ship. Hey, Scarlett, remember that one time we found a gravity generator? It was so amazing, and then I decided to drop it on the ground. Yeah.
I do recall that.
I don't remember if it was me or you that said, well, that was expensive.
I think it was you, because I believe I said something along the lines of, don't you check before you grind something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
that
don't.
way around.
To be clear. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Puma was venting, complaining, whatever, how, like, tired he is. And I sent him a picture of the fact that for whatever godforsaken reason, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. And his reasoning was, I'm addicted to station mirrors.
I mean, you are.
Yeah. It's good, though. Like, it's good that we both found a game that's that good. Like, I'm responsible enough to go to bed on time. But, like, think about the last time you found a game that for, like, 2 weeks straight you were being an irresponsible idiot with. You know?
Yeah.
It's not often. So I can't build the gravity generator because we don't have enough silver.
We take out the well, the thruster components. We might get enough silver.
They don't have
out of it.
silver.
Oh wait, that's right. They've only got platinum.
To my knowledge, only medical components had silver.
Nope. Reactor components. I have
Okay.
found the solution. I will punch you in the throat.
Well, that's very aggressive.
Well, she attacked my armpits.
Who did?
My wife. She's mean. Don't love me. Alright, so this. Yarr. Can I possibly maybe could foresee a way of doing this? The English language is difficult for me to check.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that you have the typical vocabulary.
Typical of what? Tread carefully.
Why would I ever tread carefully? I have the filter of a sailor.
You're not wrong about that.
You know, I just feel a little outnumbered here between crayon munchers.
Hey,
Listen,
I'm
motherfucker.
I'm the only crayon muncher here. The army isn't smart enough to munch crayons.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm just saying, there's a really, really quick way to end our friendship. Right? It's called me a crayon muncher. Ultimate insult. Asinine.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, rotor unhinged.
Now, is this ship ever coming back to a planet?
We will go to planets. How we decide handle that, however, is a different story.
Okay.
I'm still shook. The Keen has not made a corner door.
Yes, a corner door would be ideal. I mean, to be fair, they haven't made a lot of stuff, so. Remember how you were saying not to walk onto the elevator?
Yeah.
Well, I backed into it and it murdered me.
The elevator is the most deadly thing we've ever made. See, chat, I don't really know how to make this an airlock. I guess I can't, can I? Ugh. Is this one of those things where I'm concentrating entirely too hard on something that, like, I don't need to be concentrating this hard on?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
I am trying to seal up this one area up here so that the passageway between... But then this isn't an airlock either. But then this won't have to be an elevator once it's a ship. So this could be an airlock. But then in turn, this also could be the way up. Oh! Breathe smirt. All right, our respawn is going to be temporarily disabled.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't die. Fucking do it.
You're saying that to someone that's jumping around holes, okay?
Okay, well, then just listen to me, okay? Hear me out. Ready? I'll fucking die. I also don't know why we're not piped up yet. Why is this taking you so long?
Because it's taken me a while to get the whole thing piped up.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
Creed's just impatient. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
Very. All right, medical is back up. So then this is, in fact, piped up. Good to go. 369. Damn, you'll fine. Chakalaka one more time. All right. So 3. I mean, I guess it could be. We could do a button panel right here. cool buttons right here. Sure. All right. So, yeah, I mean, there's still work to do. Like, it's going to be interesting to see what we do. I'm going to get rid of your rover platform since that's super not needed anymore.
Yeah.
Inventory full.
You mother trucker. Somehow, and I don't know how, but somehow, your fault, Scarlet.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Interesting.
Disagree.
How much work did you do on the Red and Creed world? In the
None.
2.5 weeks of wow.
I've not had a chance to get back.
You were so absorbently excited about that whole idea, and then we. I mean, to be fair, I haven't gotten back into it at all yet. I think that might have possibly have been just a, one time.
What it honestly did was it got me back in playing SE again.
Yeah, and it was a super fun. If you have another random idea for just something to leave up, I'll leave a server up with that concept on it.
Mm-hmm.
Might even invite more people into the next idea and just have, like, you know, Puma, you, me, Jade, all of them. Maybe even a Delta, but, you know. All right, so that's that, and that still leaves this spot, which could be another gun. Sounds about right to me. Guns are love. Guns are life. Yeah. Oh, you're getting fancy, son.
Hey,
I'm gonna go
mate.
check this side. I love the literal chaos that is getting around this thing too. Your connection point is going to be right here. Delta. I'm gonna help out a little bit more than just saying it's right here. I'm gonna build it. Not to mention that I'm also going to build a hinge and rotor on it, so we can get the manipulation down. You know, the adjustments that you need to make.
Yeah, so I need to point that up a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a rotor and then a piston, or sorry, a rotor and then a hinge. So that'll give it fine-tuned adjustments here to there. So the 4-hour video that I had recorded and I uploaded as part of this series did a lot worse than the 2-hour videos. But then what's funny is my live streams do as well as the 2-hour videos, the 8-hour live streams. And I only get like 2 to 3 people watching me when I'm streaming live.
It's strange.
So that it's almost like there's not an in-between group. You know, there's I want to watch a 2-hour video, and then there's I want to watch like my whole life watching this person. This person is my everything type of group. Like,
Can I
gonna
have
try.
the building platform over here, please?
I'm gonna try about here. For now. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll head down and grab it. I mean, you could just grab it. It's on the platform down there. It's designed for you to remote control into. Get where you need it to get. But, yeah, I can fly. Just gotta give me a minute. I just partially, I don't trust the, elevator. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm just gonna frame it out so that I know if
got it.
Yeah. I need to go up a little bit.
Yeah, I know you're going so fast. I keep losing my camera view in third person.
All right, can you take me back down?
Do you have steel plate?
Just here is. I've got. Oh.
Alright, grind this away. And that seems like if I had put another connector right here. It feels... Now we need to adjust the two. Alright, so I'm going to bring you up to the top of the ship so you can adjust the one I placed.
Let me get hinge lock on that. That's bouncing pretty heavily.
Alright, well then start adjusting from here then.
They're hitting each other out here, the two connectors.
Okay, so we need to go shorter on one.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have shear inertial tension on those?
Give me a sec. I can.
Put shear inertial tension on everything after the first subgrid.
Yep. Because that's why it's bouncing, not because of any other reason. All right. So this one here, grind that connector down. And then grab that and then put a connector back. Assuming you have the steel plate. Not, I do.
Oh,
Scarlet, any chance you can run up and manipulate the rotor and hinge up there while we manipulate the rotor and hinge down here?
I can try.
Okay, you placed it.
So you need a rotor, not hinge, you need a rotor right.
Oh wow, I cannot see anything in this storm.
Yeah, the storm's rough.
Alright.
Yeah, this is definitely a tandem maneuver. Oh.
Why did you do that, you stupid bloody thing?
Because you connected with a subgrid.
No,
It connects with the subgrid. And that's what happened. Straight up. You touch tips.
Hang on. The angle reset, the limit reset.
Right, because you touch tips with the subgrid. That's literally what happens. It's actually one of the ways to make a claim cannon. Is to make two subgrids constantly connect with one another. But now that the connector's not there, you won't hit it, so we'll be able to line it up and then figure out where the connectors are going to go from there. The other problem here is we may need to use a piston because we're not perfectly aligned to the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if I may suggest, what if we connect that to the platform?
Oh, and then from the platform up?
And then we can conveyor over to the platform.
All right, let's get us lined up then, Scarlet. Let us know when we're straight on. Actually, Delta, stop now.
1 second.
Stop now. Oh, shit. What are you doing that's causing it to do that? That must be, delay. Do you have braking torque set? Oh, you don't have any braking torque set. There we go.
300. Or 200, yeah.
All right, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
That looks not straight.
No,
that looks not straight.
Not even remotely straight.
Nope,
it's at least 10 degrees off.
Though.
Yeah.
I've got a connector, you know, quote unquote. Keep coming.
No.
He's right though. It's straight.
Yeah, I'm going straight with the.
Okay. No. We can make that work. We can make that work.
All right. So, rotor lock. Yes. Okay, that has rotor lock. I'm going to.
I wouldn't rotor lock it just yet. Yeah.
That should be about level.
We need to come over one more, and then I need to remove it.
Well, what I was thinking is if he just swings that back a little bit, and then we can 90 his connector to hit that connector.
Yeah. All right, Delta, listen up. Listen very carefully and closely. The hinge, you need to bring the hinge up like 1.5 degrees, maybe 2 degrees. And also, please don't leave the flying platform just flying there. Use it, please. I don't even know if 1.5 degrees. Maybe up. That was down. That was down. That's up. A little more. A scotch more. That was way more than a scotch. Go down a. Okay.
Hang on. Let me. All right. So I know where that is. I'm gonna use the control panel. So accurate.
Well, if you hold shift when you're shifting control does it by decimal points, shift does it by margins.
So current
build vision
limit
is drastically more accurate than a control panel. You just have to know how to use build vision. More.
How does that look?
More.
How
Gotta
much
go up more. You gotta. An amount. Just go up.
Back up a little bit, Creed.
I need to be able to save then.
Like 0.1.
Okay. Yep,
That's good.
Right there,
That's
and
good.
then it's got to back up just a little bit.
All right. So your rotor, you need to go to the left with the rotor, by maybe 1 degree. Stop moving the hinge.
I'm.
All right. Rotor left
and
0.5 degree.
A little bit more. Oh. Yep. There you go.
Oh, what's the fuck is this? What are we doing here, Scarlet?
What do you mean?
Just in my way from welding. What's it? I don't want to just delete what you're doing.
You got to go up and above.
I was just gonna go around. Are you
Stand
fucked?
by. I'm welding up this connector, and then they're gonna want to go all grabby. Connectors are locked together.
Alright, where's this one's parking spot?
Just on the ground. Small steel tubes. Oh. Okay, why are we not building?
I'm coming to help.
I think he means assemblers.
Yeah, the assemblers are being a poop head. I'm impatient, but I'm not always that impatient. Jeez. Actually, I am that impatient.
Hang on, maybe I've got some parts in here. Nope.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, we should have a full link to the pipes down there. That's all the way up. Those two are built. That's hooked up. Alright.
Okay, thanks. All
You may
select
need a
on.
set of.
Stockpile is not stockpiling.
Yeah, I think we need like a double hinge.
No. You just need the 2 mini pistons just to offset just a touch.
If you want to do it, because I'm not familiar with those.
You don't need a mini piston. You just do one vanilla piston. Oh, don't not do what you just did. Oh. Build a corner piece and then one conveyor.
No, it needs to come across. So if we do it here,
No. Stop. Build a corner. Pointed towards this conveyor right here. I got it. This is the lesson in work smarter, not harder.
Do we have a way up? Yes, we do. Okay.
Yep. If you run up the backside, there's a full set of stairs.
I saw it. Yeah.
Need just like 20 computers.
Is that gonna line up at all, though? Oh, no, not even close. Not even remotely lined up.
Well, that's why I was saying I think we might need a hinge to angle it a little bit.
It's gonna have
Why
to
do
be
you think I was
it's gonna
trying
have
to
to be
go
a
for-
double hinge. Well, see, the reason I'm not welding anything up there is that's up in the air. It's so complicated, and I don't want to do it. So we'll do a double hinge. Yeah, once you bring this hinge over.
Oh, I gotcha. Yep.
Too close?
Yeah, dude, this needs a swing back.
Also needs to go up a little bit.
Oh, that'll work too. I didn't even think of that. You guys so smart.
Inventory full.
Okay.
It wasn't close enough.
It's on a piston.
You know what? You're smarter than your average monkey. With our brain pans put together. All right.
All right, if you just nudge that piston forward a little bit, I bet it'll.
You're touching. You need to go up now.
Yeah, we need to put a rotor in there. You got a little bit of elevation. Or actually, no. Hold on. Just turn this second hinge 90 degrees, or the first hinge 90 degrees.
No.
Right? What's
Creed, Creed's gonna dumb this down super hard.
that?
We're just gonna put conveyor tubes, man. Like, tell me I'm wrong here.
You're not.
I'm not going to disagree with you. That was an idea I had.
I think one. Yep, there we go.
I'm gonna reverse the piston.
Energy
Okay.
low.
Yeah, to get us some clearance.
There it is. All right, so the way I set up the piston is max distance. Never mind. Connecting. All right.
Tanks are filling.
All right, let's start.
It's already gone past 54%.
Mm-hmm. The first tank is at 70%, 80%,
And the second tank is also at 80%.
100% filled.
So now what we need to do
So
is we need to add like 10 hydrogen engines.
Well,
to charge this thing.
we probably, well, do we want to use all the hydrogen to charge it, or?
I mean, that's literally our best method.
But we're gonna need the hydrogen to move this ship.
Yes, but we're also gonna need power.
I agree. I think solar panels the way to go, because if you burn up all the hydrogen recharging the batteries, we have no way to fly.
Yeah. Well, to charge in the remaining 40 minutes that we have, sure. We're gonna have to build at least 100 solar panels to charge in a decent amount of time.
Okay, I'm just saying, the only mode of propulsion for this vehicle right now is hydrogen thrust. So if we eat up all the hydrogen thrust,
let's see. This is fully charged.
Yeah.
This one is fully charged. And how much hydrogen is left in that thing?
Give me a sec.
This elevator is literally the death of the world.
We got 4%, 3%, 3%, 3%. So we have a combined total of like 12.
Which is, I mean, it's still a large amount of hydrogen.
So if we just hook it up to the...
We have a engine running in the ship right now.
Yeah.
One engine.
If we keep
those
two on, yeah. If we keep those two on stockpile, we should be able to just use what's left in the tanks on the ship.
Yeah. All right. Compromise ideas.
I'm gonna stick one underneath the barbette, just as a temporary measure. No, that's not what I was doing.
I will say though, this thing will probably need like solar sails.
I do disagree with that.
All right, so I got 2 more engines up. Use up what's left, and that's 2 hours till recharged with what I've built here. So, all right, I'm gonna go start salvaging the ship for metal grids and such, and steel plate and.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I see that scrap is no longer working. Or was there ever scrap
Oh.
on this?
There was all scrap. Yeah,
Or am
there
I
was
just
all
thinking
scrap.
the cliff?
No, there was all scrap on this world.
Inventory full.
Did you guys add
I remember
Oscar?
distinctly
No,
that.
we never added it. Like, I thought we had it on here, but then now I'm thinking, no, I don't think we did. I don't think we ever had scrap. We were just being responsible with how much we would grab.
I was gonna say, yeah, because the me and D are playing the Old Men at War, which is what we call me and him. But Oscrap is not on Ares at War by default.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh, right. It's air. Yeah, I wouldn't have not have turned it. Yep. Okay. So yeah, it's never been on. Interesting. Yeah.
Inventory full.
Did you build an engine too, Delta?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did the one under the barbette, as I said.
Probably want to try to add
Inventory full.
2 or 3 more to bring it down to like 20 minutes of recharge, or until that hydrogen runs out. Because the ship
Yeah.
is full. We won't use anything that's in the ship.
Man, my thing does not want to like take out of the build planning thing. It's really
Yeah,
annoying.
build planner is just a motherfucker sometimes. You know that though.
It's also my house. My house is super old. My mouse is super old.
I have a fairly decent Logitech mouse. You need a mouse, my dude.
Oh no, I don't need a mouse. I love this mouse.
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
this is
it-
the
it
third
is-
time in a month and a half I've heard you complain about it.
Well, yeah, because the middle mouse button's not working. That's what happens when your mouse is 12 years old.
You need to get on eBay's and find someone who's selling that old mouse.
The reason I like it so much is because it is like massive for my giant meat hooks.
Yep. Yep. I bought one of the skeletalized mouses.
Mm-hmm.
That weighs like a fraction of a tenth of an ounce. And I fucking love it. It's big. The one I got is big. I have big hands too. But it's just, I don't know. Just something really nice. And it's wireless and wired, which is just kind of also just nice and convenient.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is I hate wireless shit.
Yep.
I've got another engine up.
It's just one of those, I never really use the wireless feature, but when I go to like staff duty and I want to bring my laptop, I can have a nice mouse that connects to the Bluetooth. No?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And what's kind of cool about this mouse is it has a 7-day rechargeable battery in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the keyboard I have has like 500 hours of battery life or some insane bullshit. Again, I run it wired, but it has the ability. And I like the fact that it costs me basically nothing extra to have the two devices be wireless and wired,
Inventory full.
and it didn't cost me $1 more than the wired version. So,
So temporarily don't send the elevator down.
yeah. That's fine. I'm just grabbing parts and pieces and
Yep. Well, you should add 2 more engines, so I'm throwing 2 more engines on.
Yep. Yep. I figure if we can bring the recharge time way down or until the hydrogen runs out. Once we're in space, though, we're going to be able to really maximize any solar paneling we have. So,
Mm-hmm. Are there more thrusters on this thing underground?
there's more
Yes,
underground.
but again, I don't want to go too buck wild on this loot's about self-discipline, or this run.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just trying to get our current, because this thing doesn't have any down thrust at all.
Oh,
right.
right. So I didn't add anything to the thrusters. I dumped everything in the cargo.
Now. Okay, I was adding it straight to the thruster.
Yeah, so there's still a ton more parts for you to grab in our cargo
Gotcha,
system.
gotcha.
And what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna start just grinding straight steel plate. So
Oh, this antenna is fully intact.
yeah, it's just
Inventory full. Inventory full.
now, Scarlet, you can check our hold. We've been purposely careful on how much thruster components we got, just because this ship, for example, if you dig underground, you can get way too many thruster components. It's a little unbalanced, but
Gotcha.
there might be enough from the limited we've decided to grab for maybe potentially one ion in each direction as a, you know, oops, that fucked up Aaron type situation.
Energy low.
Downward thrust though, I don't think you would keep them underneath. Were you thinking about putting the downward thrust though?
I honestly haven't thought. I didn't want to put them any lower than where the bottom of the deck already is.
Yep.
Maybe coming off of like the main deck area off the sides, and we could do up and down. Because I presume this thing's going to need probably quite a bit of down thrust to get up.
At least to get up, yeah.
Yeah.
Once we're in
the
space, it
initial-
won't need as much.
Yeah, it could get reconfigured once we're in space.
Thought you were gonna make a VTOL, Scarlet.
Yeah, but then you said I'd have to like be responsible and stuff.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Marines aren't responsible.
Well, dumb ideas come with responsibility.
Alright, Creed, I think you'll be happy to know we've got 45 minutes of charge time
Nice.
and 52 minutes of hydrogen, so
Cool. Perfect. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Energy critical.
Anyone need oxygen or anything?
Yeah, I should
Uh,
recharge.
All right, jump on the landing platform, or the building platform right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring everyone up so we can get oxygen in us. Delta's like, I don't want to do that.
No, I've got a tank in my inventory.
Nice.
You just jump down.
Mm-hmm. Would not recommend.
Well, I'm here. You're waiting for you.
Well, I'm up on top of the ship. I'm trying to find a
I'm
spot
up here.
Where?
I'm where we dropped off. I haven't moved.
Hey.
Hi. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Roger that, Gunny. Yeet.
These
Here I am.
Go ahead, bud.
Here I am thinking that Marines knew how to dismount from a helicopter.
We do know how to.
Well, this ain't a fucking helicopter, mind you. I'm gonna defend Scarlet on this one. No, nope, nope. See, a helicopter, you do one of two things. You either rappel, or they drop low enough, which is maybe 3 feet off the ground in combat load, for you to dismount in a combat environment. Or they land, and you dismount. You don't jump off of what the equivalent of a 23-meter drop is. We may have been in the U.S. military, my dude, but believe it or not, they do not install bionic backs and knees into our bodies.
Oh, where's that money going then?
Into the fact that we shoot munitions that cost $150,000 a pop. But can go through about 6 buildings.
Spot to put down thrust on up here on the main deck.
All right. I do.
Okay.
Yep. Go to the other side. This whole platform over here was used for the rover. It's no longer being used. Asymmetry. Let's just have thrusters on one side.
Okay.
Choppy choppy.
Well, you don't want to keep this platform for some sort of space fighter?
I mean, sure we could, but then where are we putting the thrusters?
I don't know.
Right.
Okay.
If I was going to make a fighter, I would probably do a belly hanger.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I did not do that on purpose.
Yeah, you did, Creed.
No, I didn't. To you, yes. To Scarlet, no. I actually like Scarlet. What do you think? 2?
I was thinking 2, yeah.
Yeah, I'll move out of the way quick.
They're so massive. Well, like you were saying, once we actually get into space, it won't be.
Yeah, we'll be able to figure it out on the move.
Skipping that weird ass song.
All right, we're out of metal grids. We're gonna have. Is there no other more big hydrogen thrusters underground or anything, Delta?
I think the ones that were there, wait, what can I?
Oh no. Guess what we're out of? Well, not really, but we're out of it.
What?
Iron.
Eh.
We have 200,000 of it, but we don't have it in ingot format. I was like, why is there like 47 industrial refineries on our base that I can't find? Let you add that one up, Scarlet.
What's that?
I was like, why do we have like 57,000 industrial refineries? Well, that'll be fun, though. The next episode we do will be taking off with this thing. All right, we doing one big up thrust or just some smalls?
Like down thrust, up
Yeah.
thrust? Probably just a couple smalls.
There, enough room for 4 there. This is an abomination.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying you don't like it?
Oh no, it's fucking hideous. It's one of the worst things we've ever put together in our lives. Terrible. We'll figure it out in space. This is. Look at us. Doing a thing. One does really truly have to wonder.
Hang on,
Is
hang on.
this-
I got a smart idea. I got a smart idea.
This enough. If you're about to put a welder on there after we've already welded everything up, I just might have to find you and punch you in the...
Well, I just froze up.
idea was to freeze?
No, I crashed.
Nice. Nice. You made it. You
I'm
made
gonna
it a
restart.
long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart my computer just to be on the safe side because things are not looking good. My taskbar is like missing icons.
I'm gonna
So
go see
I
if this
will
wreck
be-
has more. I don't think we're really gonna get more metal grids out of this thing. I mean, we got nearly the entire thing done. So. These thrusters are on. Burning them off. The large ones burn lots of fuel idle.
Yeah, I have. I didn't turn the. I turned all the initial ones off.
What's the program block for?
Lift weight.
My method is gut feeling, and I'm rarely wrong.
I mean, that's certainly a way to go about it.
Now, my gut feeling is that we don't have enough thrust.
I'll tell you in a second.
It's been a second. Yep. I am aware how annoying that is. Why I keep doing it. It's because I care, Scarlet.
We do not have enough thrust.
How much more do we need?
Hang on, because that's for 1G. We're at 1.2 Gs.
My gut feeling of us not having enough was correct.
Yep. We're currently at 125% mass. Although, I don't know if that's taking into account all the ships that we're connected to or not.
Well, all of those need to die. Anyways.
Right, but we're connected to them because we're running on the hydro.
Right. I'm talking about, like, your red drone.
Oh, no, I meant the giant wreck that we're sitting beside because we're connected to that. So I don't know if it's taken into account.
Now, you can keep your red drone if you want to modify it to be hydrogen.
Inventory.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Inventory.
Oh.
Full.
That's not actually cargo access.
Oh, okay.
Never was. Always a lie. You, god damn it.
Inventory full.
I would like to file a complaint with your manager about the absolute monolithic mess that was just made. Got it. Nice. All right, so what does your machine say now? 125, or you have to refresh it?
You have to refresh it. 123%.
All right, so now let's disconnect the gargantuan 5,998. See what it said.
Well, do we want to build a small hydrogen tank to suck out the rest of that stuff?
Well, we're just going to temporarily disconnect it to see what the assessment is.
Okay.
Okay, so it's unlocked.
We're at 122.7%. So no, we need more. We need another thruster.
Now, is that also taken into account the platform?
I don't think so, because we just disconnected from. Because we're not actually connected. We're just maglocked to the platform.
No, we are connected to the platform. The second half.
Oh yeah, Creed, disconnect us from the at the ship, because we were connected to the platform still, the way you disconnected us.
Ah. Okay.
Are we discoed?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're still at 123%.
Okay.
That was a good catch, though.
Not good enough.
I'm going to check the welder on this time.
Inventory full.
Okay.
Beat you to it.
Creed's, yeah, doing one down here.
Inventory full.
We are out of. We need to process that cobalt.
Why?
Oh no, never mind. It's the assembler itself.
All right, so with that thruster, we're at 82%, so we will be able to
Take off and say yes.
take off once that is finished.
Energy low.
I'm getting another tank in. All right, well, we'll have to wrap it up here in a couple minutes. All right, last tank is stocked up completely. Let's get rid of all of our excess hydrogen tanks or engines.
All right.
Well, we'll let them die
back up
off. Let
these.
them naturally use up all the hydrogen they have.
Yep.
All right, there is the hydrogen engine that is up in the ship. That one I want off. I want to save its hydrogen. That one's off. And our batteries got to 69.3%. Nice. Yeah, and then we'll be 100% ready to go the next time we get on. Well, I'll let these scallywags finish up the last few detail works. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, don't forget, hit that follow, hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that, I don't know what else to say. So here we are. Motivational statement for the week. When life gives you lemonade, all right, throw it at your mortal enemy's eyeballs. Cool? We good with that? I like it. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Don't forget, I do Twitch as well. We're over there. Don't actually throw lemonade at your mortal enemy's eyeballs. But for real, you know, life gives you something good. Don't give it to people that don't do good to you. It's kind of what that means. Like, you know, you get something good in your life, and you got a kind of a toxic person in your life. Don't keep that person around. They're just gonna leech off of the good things that are happening to you, which in turn makes the good things that are happening to you less good. And we don't want none of that, right? Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.